Come on in, family. I've been waiting for you. I'm right here. Of course I knew you were coming. Absolutely. Oh, you like those flutes? You like those flutes, huh? So family, how's everybody feeling today? Come on in, fam. Come on in. The door's open. The door's open. Soul Group. My good brother Sparky, they let you in, huh? I told him I left a reservation for you at the front. Told him let brother Sparky in. Left a reservation for you, my brother. Always thinking about you, brother. Always thinking about you. Soul Group, no doubt. Come on in, fam. Hey, Soul Group. Actually, wanted to make a quick announcement. In regards to t-shirts. In regards to the t-shirts. They were shipped out. Now, my friends in the UK, it costs more to ship you a t-shirt than the price of the t-shirt itself. So I kind of thought that really didn't make much sense. So my UK family, I did not ship out anything to you. I'm actually looking at another way of going about having printing and distribution done for the family that's international. The reason that I was shipping them myself was because I'm actually a friend of mine does the t-shirts. He's local, actually my neighbor. So I like to use the services that my family and friends provide, as opposed to using some resource that I don't know. There are resources that ship international, and I was trying not to use them, but look like I'll have to. Anyway, family, that was one announcement I wanted to make. So let's go ahead and get right into it. We don't have a lot of time together. So let's yeah, brother Rob, sorry about that, my brother. I most certainly wanted to get a t-shirt in your hand. We'll work it out. Anyone is new to the chat, welcome. We always begin with a little talk in regards to Tai Chi, Qigong, health and wellness. We always keep it on topic. We stay away from the dusty world topics. We're not here for that. I noticed I got a lot of new people starting to come in, and I want to make sure that you all are right in tune with what we have going on. Don't want you to feel lost. So if you need to at any time, like run away and jot down some notes, that way you can do some further investigation after the session, it would definitely behoove you to do so. There's a lot of intellectual knowledge that goes along with studying these arts. You know, they call them intellectual arts as well. Just so that you can understand how to truly embody the movement, you know. So the philosophy is very important. And today I wanted to briefly mention the microcosmic orbit. Microcosmic orbit. Now, microcosmic orbit is dealing with the meridian system, dealing with traditional Chinese medicine. Now, I am not an acupuncturist, but this stuff is kind of parallel when it comes to Tai Chi, Qigong, acupuncture. All of those modalities share a lot of things. You can't really have one without the other. Acupuncture, acupressure, you know, a lot of the terms and a lot of the exercises we share. So the microcosmic orbit is dealing with the meridian system, and you can do some research later, family, and I have some videos you can look at on our website as well. It's dealing with, I say imaginary, but it's not imaginary. It's just not, we can't see it with our eyes. This meridian line that goes, it travels from a small point. I'll show you right here. So this is one of Sifu's pictures displaying the chi flow. Don't get caught up in all of this stuff that's going on. Just look at this one point down here. So this one point right here represents the Hu Yin point, Hu Yin, which is the most yin aspect of our body. It's on the bottom part of our body. Right behind our sexual organs, right behind the testicles or the vagina, before getting at the anal point. So that little space that's right in between the anus and our sexual organs, right? Testicles or vagina, depending on male or female. So that's the point. And from that point, we have the line. It comes all the way up our back. It comes up to the top of our head. And then it ends, but it also unites with another line that continues down, and it connects the circle. So it's an orbit that goes up and around like this. And in the beginning, forever actually, but at some point in your training, depending on how serious you are, you want to start training to breathe according to that meridian line. Breathing in the nose like we've been talking about, the tip of the tongue going at the roof of the mouth connects those points, connects the dots. It's like putting a plug in the socket, right? For the energy to work. Plug it in, now we have energy. That's the tongue connecting the back and the front. So you want to start training that, family. You should start training that. And a good place to train that is while you're sitting down, doing your sitting meditation, counting the breath. Remember the counting the breath meditation that I shared with you, right? Ultimately, I want to get you all into a very advanced, I say very advanced type of breathing known as condensing the breath. Condensing the breath. I'll teach it to you later, but you have to start with the microcosmic orbit first. After that, and all of these things are going on simultaneously, family. So you're doing the microcosmic orbit, but another very important thing when we're training this orbit is we should be working on our flexibility. People don't want to hear that word. Flexibility. People just think, oh, I'm stretching my muscles. No, it's a lot more than just stretching your muscles, family. That's how the average person thinks of it. They only think of the physical body. That's all they think about, right? But we have 3 bodies. Bear with me, family. We're going to get moving. This is our Tai Chi table talk for today. 3 bodies. And we talk about being relaxed. Well, we have to relax our physical body, which deals with flexibility, like the leg muscles, right? The tendons, the ligaments, the joints, the connective tissue, all of that stuff needs to be stretched. They say that tightness and stiffness is related to death. Tightness and stiffness is related to death. So this is the Chinese thinking here. 2 more bodies, physical, energy body. The energy body would deal with the microcosmic orbit. Later, that microcosmic orbit will turn into the macrocosmic orbit, where we'll deal with a larger range of motion as far as the chi flow, the energy flow. We'll talk about it later. This is just a prelude to things to come. That's 2 bodies, physical and energy. Well, we also have a conscious body, our mind. We talk about centering ourselves, right? We want to center all 3 of those bodies. All 3, not just the physical body, but the energy body and the conscious body as well. How do we center our conscious body, the consciousness? We simply concentrate on our lower dantian, the lower part of the belly. By putting our mind there, it begins to quiet down and the thoughts begin to slow down. Not so many movies starting to play, not so many thoughts. The monkey mind tends to slow down. One more very important thing, and we're going to jump right into some movement, family. So let me know if you've ever heard of this before, family. Have you ever heard of the word fascia? The fascia. That's a part of our physical anatomy that a lot of people simply have not heard of. A lot of people simply have not heard of the fascia, family. Have you heard of it? Let me know. You know, we're open with each other here. Anybody that have not heard of it, raise your hand. Raise your hand. Be brave. There are no dumb questions. There are no experts here. We're all students of the way, including myself. Got a lot to learn. That's why we're here. We're all learning together. I'll keep going. The fascia. I'll describe it. So we're talking about being flexible, right? And getting rid of stiffness. So not only are our muscles getting tight and stiff and tendons and ligaments, but we have connective tissue. There's a very specialized type of tissue in our body known as the fascia. That's F like Frank. I'll spell it for you. F like Frank, A-S-C-I-A, fascia. Vivian says she's not familiar with it. Thank you, Vivian. That's why I'm here. Thank you. So the fascia, I'll describe it really quick. The fascia, and there's 3 layers of fascia. We have the superficial, which meaning at the surface of the skin. Yeah, that begins to get tight. We have the deep layer, which includes the muscles, the bones, nerves, blood vessels. That's getting deeper, right? We started superficial and now we're working our way down. I said 3 layers, but I only gave you 2. Superficial, skin, deep, muscles, bones, nerves, and blood vessels. All of these things are being elongated or they're beginning to condense. Tight blood vessels. Can you imagine that the blood doesn't flow as well when we get stiffness in our body because the blood vessels are starting to constrict and get tight? Have you ever thought about that? That's pretty important, family. Now here we go with number 3. This is real deep, family. And the only reason that I have such an intimate understanding of this is because I worked in surgery for so many reasons. I've had my hands inside of so many people's bodies doing surgeries. I came across this very thin, fibrous tissue. Fibrous. Like a spider web, family. Very, very fibrous. That fibrous tissue, the fascia, the deep visceral fascia. The third layer is called the visceral fascia. VISCERAL. Look these things up later, family, so you can know what you're talking about. You can know what you're doing, family. So now here's the visceral fascia. Check it out, and we're going to get into it. So the visceral fascia, family, this is deep. So let's say this smiley face here, this ball. This is one of your organs, right? Because all of our organs are actually encased inside of the fascia. The fascia is all throughout the body. Even in your foot, you have fascia. So let's say this represents our fascia. This cute little towel here, right? Here's one of our organs, any organ, it doesn't matter. So the fascia is around the organ. It protects the organ. We talk about a needle wrapped in cotton in Tai Chi. Well, this is it. So the fascia is encasing the organ. That gives us 2 layers of protection. The organ itself and then the fascia. Here we go. So as we age, family, as we get older, our body has what we call leakage. Leakage. I know this is kind of long, family, but I couldn't omit it. We have leakage in our body. What kind of leakage? Well, this is what I'm talking about. Cabin pressure. Think about pressure inside of our body. Inside of our body, we have a certain amount of pressure. That pressure actually helps our organs to maintain their structural shape. But as we get older and we start to leak, most leakage takes place in the front through our sexual organs. Second place is from the rear, the anus. Right. Maybe you heard of someone dealing with urinary incontinence. Urinary incontinence. There could be multiple reasons. A lot of times, the pressure inside the body has been minimized. Therefore, the structure, our torso, does not maintain structure integrity. You get me, family? Now, this fascia also has a very extravagant network of electrical passageways, neurons and electrons that help transmit energy and electrical impulses. I think that's enough for today. It's a lot to digest. Huh? Quite a bit. Quite a bit. Now, my intention here is not to turn anyone into a medical professional, but I most certainly want you to understand why we do certain things. Why is flexibility important? First of all, we want to make sure that our fascia, that's my focus, not my muscle stretching. I'm talking about the inside. And this is the way that we cause the fascia to stretch and elongate. Through proper breath. You have to have the proper breathing method. That's big. With the proper movement. Those 2 things, and you will begin to truly release, elongate, and stretch the body from the inside to the outside. Forget about the outside. That's going to happen. Let's go, family. That was quite a bit. That was quite a bit. And yes, I'm going to teach you the right breath at the right time. For now, I want you breathing normally, working that microcosmic orbit, your normal breathing pattern. But be sure that you're breathing from down here and not from the chest. Here we go. We'll talk more after the lesson, family. We'll talk more after the lesson. Let's move. Remember how we center ourselves, right? 3 bodies: physical body, energy body, conscious body. No thinking. Begin with an exhale, releasing. Inhale. Thank you for being here today. I've been waiting on you. I really have been. Been thinking about this all day, family. I want some serious students of Tai Chi who want to see what Tai Chi really has to offer. I'm looking, family. I'm telling you right now. I'm looking for willing and able bodies. Notice I said willing. I haven't met a body that hasn't been able yet. We all have issues in our tissues of some type. We all have some type of issue, but those issues can be rectified. They can be fixed. We'll keep moving as I continue to talk a little bit in regards to what I like to do with you all. Breathe all the way in and then out. Work that microcosmic orbit, family. I'm not going to rush. Not going to rush. We're not here to entertain anyone. We're here to have better health. We're here to do what the exercises are intended to do. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. This is the perfect time to work the microcosmic orbit. Now, I was just talking about willing and able bodies. The only unable bodies are bodies that are having some type of mental illness. You should seek medical profession first. Reason being is because once we get into the more advanced methods of breathing, a lot of energy will be going up our spine and towards our crown point, the top of our head. A lot of energy will go up there. And we do it in a safe manner, but there can be blockage if you do not practice correctly. So no forcing, no rushing. That's why I say take your time. Always be gentle to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Don't force anything, family. Don't force your breath. Don't force a physical movement. Allow the breath to travel through the body in the most calm, relaxed manner. We'll do one more just like this. Now, who else would not be an able body? Anyone that has been diagnosed with any type of high blood pressure. You can do the regular normal breathing, no problem with that. Anyone who has suffered from heart attack. Now, with that being said, I'll tell you a personal story. I actually had not perforated, but a prolapsed valve in my heart. Prolapsed valve, meaning the valve did not close. Last one. The valve did not close properly. And I still did the practice. Still do the practice. And my valve is fixed. My valve is fixed. Oh, sorry. Got excited. Here, change that, family. Breathe this way. Breathe up. Yeah, but heal my situation, family. My heart is normal now. Isn't that something? It brings tears to my eyes just to think about it. Breathe in. Now, one more type of body that would not be the ideal body is anyone who has any type of sexually transmitted disease. Anyone who has any type of sexually transmitted disease should get that taken care of first, because we're dealing with moving our creative energy around, which is our sexual essence. All right. Everybody else, we can work with them, family. We can work with them. If it's broke, it doesn't matter. We can work with them. That's about it. Now, these two simple movements that I've been going through for the last 4 or 5 minutes, these are perfect for you, family, to do the microcosmic orbit. Simple, doesn't require a lot of cognitive ability, right? And you can just follow that microcosmic orbit. Start training that microcosmic orbit, family. It's very powerful. All right, here we go. Now we're going to change that up. We're going to change it up. This time, exhale down. Let's go right into another very familiar movement for you. Inhale, rise up and down form. Simple, simple, simple movement. Once again, microcosmic orbit can work with this movement very easily. Give you a side view. Focus on that breath. As you inhale, that belly gets inflated. As you exhale, the belly deflates. Normal breathing, family. Exhale down. Simple, relaxing, peaceful. Unlike most type of exercises where you're going to be tired and breathing hard, heart beating fast, we don't want that. We don't want nothing to do with that. That's not what we're training. Inhale. Now you will notice that although we are not doing movements that require a lot of heavy lifting or moving fast, we're still burning calories, family. Yeah, we're still burning calories. Pretty amazing, huh? Because the breath, family, when you're mindful of that breath and you're getting full breath and you're using all of your lung instead of just 1/3 of your lung like most people. Most people are not using their full lung capacity because they're breathing from their chest. That's only 1/3 of your lung capacity, family. Yeah, no wonder your immune system isn't working properly, right? Right. Inhale. Carry this into long and shorthand, family. Carry this into long and short. Let's do that. Transition. Right here. Let's do some flow now. I want you to start feeling your feet. Start feeling your feet. We talk about ting, T-I-N-G. That's feeling. Most people think of ting being dealing with push hands exercise. Yeah, it's true. But we have to be able to ting our own body, feel our own body in very, very, I'm talking about being very intimate with ourselves. And then we can begin to feel others through push hands. Inhale on the way back. Exhale on the way down. Inhale across the center, up towards the front right hand corner, and then turn as you feel the weight going to the back of your heel on the right leg. Sink down, tailbone down, crown point up, and then come across the center of your body into the big toe, out of the small toe, around the outside edge of your left foot. I'm talking about your body weight, family, as it moves, because we don't want any stagnation in our body. The body is constantly making these micro movements. Right, no stagnation. Do you feel that flow? You feel it as it flows to the heel. Look, this toe is up, see? I'm just showing you that there's no weight there. Right, and then sink down. And now, as I begun to come here, look, there's no weight on the back of my foot. This one. Right, so the weight is constantly moving. Right. I want you to focus on that, family. Simple, simple stuff. When you get these little simple nuances down, the more complex movements, they'll be simple. Because you've embodied the basics, the fundamentals. You've harmonized your breath with your movement. And then you're in Tai Chi flow. It doesn't matter what you're doing. You're always in it. Very good, family. Very good, family. I'm going to change it up just a little bit here. I'm going to change it up. I'll give you a chance to catch up with me. I'm not sure where you are. Watch this. Back to my heel. Back around to the front. Back around the front of my foot. Back to the rear corner. How's your spine feel? Whew, I asked because I just gave myself an adjustment. I just felt it. I just gave myself an adjustment with that. Oh, that feels wonderful. Is that all I needed? Was that all I needed? Ah, that feels good. You got that crown point up, family? Get that crown point up and that tailbone down. You give yourself a nice adjustment. Absolutely. Give yourself an adjustment, family. You deserve it. Breathe through that space. Breathe through all of those vertebrae. Just breathe. Still working the microcosmic orbit here. Yeah. Still work it, family. Train it right now. That way later, you have it inside of your body already. Train it now. Oh, my back said, woo, thank you, Lester. Because we're working that center axis by putting the crown point up and the tailbone down. We call that center axis the Tai Chi pole. Tai Chi pole. Very top, crown point. You may hear some people call it the bivalve. Right. Extend it straight up. And imagine it goes continuously up into the clouds. It doesn't stop. And then the tailbone, remember, we're using our imagination. We talked about 3 bodies, right? We talk about physical body, energy body, and conscious body. How are you going to train them? How are you going to train them? All 3. Well, here's our physical body in motion. Energy body is in motion. Use your imagination. Use your imagination. Visualize. Did you see the picture that I posted with Sifu with the eyes? How he had his eyes almost closed but not closed? The right eyes. Not the right eye, but the correct eyes. I like to say the right eyes. Just meaning that the eyes are properly adjusted. Not too big. Not too big. Relax those eyes. When you relax your eyes, you already know what happens, family, with our peripheral vision. You're aware of that. You know how it sets the tone for us to get into our meditative state. right? These things happen naturally when we make the correct body adjustments. The eyes are part of our body. The eyes are part of our body. All right, come on around. Right here. Exhale down. Don't even think about it. Just follow me. Simple. Watch. Don't even think about it. Both hands right here. I'll come a little closer. I want you to, this right hand right here, I want you to pinch like this, but don't touch. Almost touching. There's a small Tai Chi ball right there. Feel it. Ting. Feel that. We call this a whip hand. Whip. I want you to make a whip hand with your right hand. Relax your shoulder. Elbow is down. Wrist is slightly bent. The wrist is higher than the elbow. Let me show you. I get excited, family. Let me show you. Here's my prompt. This is a straight line right here. Straight. Almost, but not really. So the wrist and the shoulder should be on the same plane, same height. You see how there's a space? You see the space right in here? You see that? You want some space in there. If it's straight like that, no, that's no good. You want that space in there, elbow down. So in other words, this is the way Sifu reminded me. He said, mountain meaning high. He said valley meaning low. And then he said mountain again. The mountains are on the same level. That makes sense? Right? And also don't over bend your wrist. Just a soft bend. Just a soft bend. These fingers must have space between them. I've seen people do this where everything is closed. Nothing flows there. Wouldn't you agree? We want to open it. Okay? So hold on. We're building a narrative. We're going to keep going. We're moving into this posture called single whip. Single whip is going to be coming up soon inside of your Tai Chi form that we're learning together, inside of the original 13 movements. So I'm building it up in a single form practice first. You know there's a method to my madness, family. You know that. So look, we're going to do a little exercise where we came up, we turn to our right. You know how to make the whip now because I just went through it with you. Right? So we turn, you know how to make your whip. This hand is going to go under the whip. Just like so. Just like so. But it's not going to stay there. This is the beginning place. This is the beginning. So follow me now. So now once again, use your imagination. Imagine that this tiny Tai Chi ball, remember we have a small Tai Chi ball pinched. It's going to travel into your body from wrist to elbow to shoulder through the chest. So follow me here. I'll show you what I mean. We're here. We're going to inhale. Not touching the body, just tracing that meridian line. Just tracing that meridian line. Relax the chest. Come across to your other chest, your pec muscle. And then this hand comes towards me like so. Just like this. The tip of your nose and the tip of your finger, actually it's the middle finger, family, the middle finger. They're on the same horizontal plane, same level. Not too high, perfectly aligned. All right, and we look like this now. Let's do it a few times. Let me show you this arm, this hand here. This hand we call the split. Split, S-P-L-I-T. We'll talk about that later. Talking about the energy being split. Going separate ways. Don't worry about that. All right. This is what I want you to think about. Tip of the nose, tip of the middle finger. Also the angle of this radius, the bone in the arm, and the ulna. The angle is about 45 degrees. about 45. Elbow, the tip is down. The space under the armpit still remains the same, about a golf ball size shape under the armpit. Don't close it off, family. You have no energy flow. All right? So here we go. Let's do it again. And then once you get it, you just continue flowing with it, fam. Up, out the fingertips, turn. Make your whip hand with your right hand. Left hand begins to trace, but don't touch. Don't touch, don't touch, don't touch. Just like that. And then here. Release. Inhale. Exhale. Same side again. Inhale. Release out the fingertips. Turn. Whip hand. Tracing with the other hand, with the split hand. Single whip. Come on in. Exhale. If you got it, family, you already know what I always say. Flow with it. Find your flow and just keep going. I'll hang out here with the new folks and we'll just keep going. We'll do a few of these and then we'll switch hands. Okay? All right, good. This is an inhale. Go ahead, you're fine. Exhale is here. We call it whip stance. Like whip, W-H-I-P, stance. That's what we call it. Some people call it single whip. If you learn from me, I like for you to know what we call it in our system. I'm not so much concerned with what everybody else does. I want you to know what I'm talking about when I'm talking. Whip hand. Split hand. As I'm coming this way, I'm reminding myself, relax my wrists, relax my elbow, relax my shoulder, relax my chest. And it's going through here, family. Look, let me show you this. So is this coming, right? Traveling, traveling, traveling. It goes through my chest here. It reminds me to sink my chest. When I get here, sink this chest also. Not just this one. Both sides need to be relaxed. This shoulder needs to be relaxed. And then I'm coming out with my whip. Make sure you got your angle here, your bend. This is too much, family. Not too much, not too little. Let's do one or two more, and then we'll switch sides. Introduction, whip stance. Inhale. Exhale, relax your chest, relax your mind, relax your breath, relax your thoughts. If you feel comfortable with the hand movement, arm movement, invite your body to start moving as well. See? Body moving into that right leg. Inhale. Now I'm beginning to move my body back over towards the center. Single whip. Last one, right side. Inhale. Now, if you don't feel comfortable with this video, with this move, right? It would make sense for you to maybe review it once or twice so you can add this movement to your toolbox until you get comfortable with it, family. There you go. It's an addition to the whole family, actually. So don't feel like you're left behind. Inhale. Exhale. We're changing sides now. We're changing sides now. Inhale. Right out of up and down, huh? Pretty cool. Turn. Left hand makes that whip. Check for all of those things that we just talked about. Small Tai Chi ball in between the index finger and thumb. Not touching. See, that's touching. I want to leave space there. And these fingers, I want to have space there. Right. Check those things. The wrists, not overly bent. Relax my wrist, relax my elbow, relax my shoulder, relax my chest, relax my chest. Split hand. Exhale down. Right into it. You found your flow yet, soul group? Shift over to the left, see? Let me move over a little bit. Shift over. Make your whip. Inhale, elbow down. The elbow, the tip is down. Relax my chest. Relax my chest. Relax my shoulder. Exhale. Exhale down. Inhale up. Out the fingertips. All the way around the perimeter. Following the perimeter of the entire universe. I'm all the way out there. All the way out there. Entire galaxy. I'm traveling. I'm space traveling. I'm way out there. All the way out. With my mind, intention. All the way out here. Inhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Release. Sinking. Tailbone down, crown point up. Inhale. Rising up. Extend my fingertips all the way out to the horizon. And then follow that. Follow it around. It's out to the edge. Follow it around right there. Oh, I just felt something. Hey family, see if you're doing the same thing I was doing. I noticed as I was turning here, I had my chin out. When I was turning here, my chin was out. That chin's supposed to be in like that. So don't get caught slipping, family. Feel yourself and see if you're doing that. I just felt that in myself. Are you sticking your chin out? It could happen very naturally, very easy. We want to go forward right here, right? Don't do it. Don't go forward. Stay inside of your center. Yeah. We had to check ourselves. I felt it right away and I fixed it, see? I'll do one more. Whip stance. I believe I'll label this one whip stance. We covered so much today. I don't know what I'll label this video. Inhale all the way up and then out the fingertips. Extend out to the horizon. Follow the energy flow. Use your imagination. Feel the weight. It's in the front of your foot by the toes, and then release it from the toes. Check your chin. Chin in. Okay, good. Be honest to yourself. I'm being honest with mine. That's for sure. Relax my wrist. Tip of my elbow is down. My shoulders relax. My pecs are relaxed. Both sides, left and right side. Shoulders well. And then I sit and release. Let go all the way out. Let it go. Watch how this watch how this comes back in. It comes back in this way and then release. And then it can pull back in. That was the last one, family. How'd y'all do with that? How'd y'all do with that? Let me know so I can kind of take an accountability here and know what's going on. How'd y'all do with it? Be honest. Talk to me, group. Come on now. Talk to me, fam. How you do with that? All right, good. Okay, good. That's what Chin Man Ching also said. He also said that for Crane. Chin Man Chain. Chin Man Chain. There's a very common name in the Tai Chi community. Oh, we're gonna grow on this. Now, family, we got about 10 more minutes or so. So what we should do right now, let's lots to learn. Absolutely. Thanks for the invite, Heather. Heather, thank you for inviting Kayla. Kayla, welcome. We always go slow and we always go back. So also, I'm always available. Send me a message. Let me know. Hey, Sifu, I'm having a hard time. Talk to me. This is a family here, family. Believe it or not, a lot of us actually know each other. We physically met, and we're sincere in our practice, and we have one goal. Everybody goes to the top. Everybody. Nobody gets left behind. That's the whole intention here. So don't be afraid to reach out to me and send me a message. I bet everybody in this group has sent me at least one message. Guaranteed. So you can send me a message, all right? Let's do this, fam. We're going to go through, Vivian said I have to adjust for left shoulder, but otherwise good with it. We are family, Audrey. Absolutely. So here we go, fam. We're learning Tai Chi 13, right? Tai Chi 13 is a sequential set of movements. Sequential, meaning that you're going to have to start remembering what comes next. Don't rely on me, family. By you remembering, you're training your mind to learn new information, to ponder and to figure it out. Right? Encouraging your mind to grow. Not only to learn this, but to learn things outside of this. You're just opening up your brain capacity. So I want you to start learning. I want you to start attempting to put it in action and getting lost. I want you to get lost. I encourage it. Let's go. I encourage you to get lost. That's the only way to find yourself, is to lose yourself. The only way to find yourself, I should ring the bell on that one. Absolutely. Don't even think about this 5 stars for now. We're not dealing with that right now. We're dealing with the Tai Chi form. We start out natural stance. Check your body from head to toe, top to bottom, looking for relaxation or tension. Have you found any? Have you discovered any? If you do find any, make the correct structural adjustments. Chin in, crown point up, chest relaxed, tailbone down. Armpits, arms, the arms cannot be closed like this, family. They got to open up. They got to open up. Feel the bottom of your foot. We talked about 9 points on the bottom of the foot. Did you write that down, those 9 points? I'll talk about them again later so we can make sure we write them down next time. So here we go. We begin with an exhale, and the body begins to go down, but also crown is going up. Same time. Drifting over towards my left leg. My body is completely weighted on one leg as I step out to the tip of my toe, but no weight on it. We call that empty stepping. I rotate my leg, my foot, my hip, all that rotates in on an angle as I begin to transfer over until this right leg becomes completely weighted and there's no weight on my left leg. And then slightly turn that left leg in. Hip, knee, foot, everything slightly turns in. And then I shift over. All the way over. And then back to center. A lot of people screw this up right away. Make sure that you pay very special attention to this. All right? Very important. Now, we go into up and downward movement. You've seen it today already several times. Breathe in and exhale. Shifting. Right foot begins to step back. The hands begin to come up. Now my weight begins to go over towards my left leg. Very slowly, very softly. No rush, no force. No force is what's very important, family. Holding Tai Chi ball right side. Shift straight back. I wanted to go over it very slow and meticulously first, pointing out all of these nuances, and then we'll flow with it, family. Don't become impatient, okay? Turn the right foot on an angle. Carry Tai Chi ball 45 degrees. My teacher would always say, don't graduate too early. In other words, the basics are just as important as anything else. Carry Tai Chi ball left side. Now, if you're here for the first, second, third, fourth time, I'm sure you're having a little bit of difficulty. But I'm also sure that if you go back and review this video and some of the previous videos, you'll begin to figure it out. I'm sure. We're going to take it one step further here. We've been here a couple times. I'm just moving closer so you can get a better perspective of my body. I want you to begin now to allow your body to drift back. The right leg is becoming weighted or substantial. This one is insubstantial. Yin yang. Yin yang change. Turning in to 45 degrees. Yin yang change, meaning empty, full, full, empty, substantial, insubstantial. It always changes. This is called cat stance. See the ball here? I turn that ball. At this point, this knee is slightly bent. My fingertips are pointing up. Elbow is pointing, I'll face you. Elbow is pointing down. This hand is beside my knee, right beside it, family. Not touching, but right beside it. Touching, but not touching. An energetic touch. Close to the seam that goes down the side of your pant leg, because there's vessels in there, nerves right in there. It's the meridian line as well, right beside it. So you're like this. And then we're going to go one step further. One step further. Place that front foot down and begin to transfer your weight forward, going right into ward off. We're right back at our ward off. I'll turn sideways so you can see it. Now remember, with ward off, the hands are stretching apart, and the front hand, front arm, is also has that upward. There's a little upward rotation in these bones, these long bones. The radius and the ulna, they kind of rotate up. You see how I changed that angulation? A little upward. It's not flat like this. Got it? Okay. I just want to make sure, family. I'm going to treat you like you don't know anything. I think that's the best way to do it. Even if you're a senior, let's act like you don't know anything at all. We learn more that way. Roll back now. Inhale. Turn right into roll back. Breathe in. This is press. Press. Out the fingertips. Inhale, shifting back. And then push. All the way out. Push, 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 push. Let's do it one more time from the beginning. Once more from the beginning. No stopping, just flowing. No stopping. Wherever you get lost at, it's fine. Stop wherever you get lost at. It doesn't matter if it's the first 2 steps. Soon you're going to learn another one, and then another one. Begin with an exhale. Shifting over, stepping out, toe, heel, heel, toe. Shift all the way over. And then back to center. Center yourself. That's it, right there. Right into it. Up and down. Inhale. Exhale down. Shifting to the left. Carry Tai Chi ball right side. Go ahead, it's okay. Carry Tai Chi ball right side. Next posture is carry Tai Chi ball 45. So shift straight back. Shift straight back. Turn that foot, front foot towards a 45-degree angle. Shift over to the 45 and rotate the ball. Turn the ball. And now step towards the camera. Right hand on top, left hand on, no, I'm sorry, family. Left hand on top, right hand on bottom. This is carry Tai Chi ball, left side. Shift straight back, going right into our cat stance. Turn the ball here, see? That's it. That's it, family. Cat stance is one leg is completely weighted. Left leg is completely weighted. The right leg, only the toe taps the ground. Let me come a little closer, family. Now watch. Ward off. Go right into your ward off. Stretching. Get the angulation of the front arm. Pull back here. There you go. Go right into your roll back form. I should face you so you can see roll back. Here. That's roll back. The shape. The beginning. Shift back. Turn. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Inhale, shift back. Sink down. Exhale, push. Imagine pushing all the way out as far as you can. Good. Watch my rear leg. Just for kickles. See that little step? Now watch. Inhale. Preview, family. Preview. Preview. Long and shorthand. Watch. Long and shorthand. This is all preview. So you can see where you're going. Remember we learned single whip today? Okay, here it is. Look. It's coming. It's coming soon. It's coming soon, family. You're growing in your form. This is the whip stance. So you can see you're very close to getting here. That's why I started showing it to you already. Training it separately. Let's get out of here. Let's bow out. Let's bow out. We neglected the left side today. We didn't do the left side today. That's okay. We'll get it tomorrow. We'll get it tomorrow. Review a couple times before we see each other tomorrow, family. It only takes 5 minutes to do that. That little bit of the 13 movement. Do that. Okay, let's go home. Thank you to Sifu. Thank you to each and every one of you, Soul Group. As I told you, I've been waiting on you all day long. I've been super excited. Happy to share any little bit of information that just comes to my mind. I want to share it with you. And now we're focused on microcosmic orbit. Microcosmic orbit. And we got to get these bodies nice and soft and flexible, family. You see why. You see the benefits, right? And it's not easy. The older we get, the more difficult it is. But it's never too late to start. Let's focus on being flexible, family. Exhale down. That flexibility is going to take us a long way, family. Trust me. Making our vessels more pliable, Veins, arteries, nerves, everything is elastic, but it loses that elasticity as we age. But we can counter that. We are countering that. We are. Virtual hug. We're countering that. We're not going to let that age. We're not getting old. We're not getting old. It's just another number. We don't have to get old and decrepit. That's for sure. No, that's for damn sure. How about that? We do not have to get old and decrepit. That's something that people choose to do. Knowing or not knowing. We don't just live and expect to be just like in robust health unless we put forth some effort. Give me a hug, family. A virtual digital hug. Can I get that? Heart side, left side. So we always, family, all the new members here, one thing, one of our traditions here, not only do we begin each and every lesson with a bow in and a bow out, we also always do a virtual hug. And it's profound because we use our mental, we use our mind. Remember, we talked about 3 bodies earlier. We use our consciousness, which is one of our bodies, to engage with other people. So it's just a thought, but an honest, sincere thought. And you know what I do? I look at your faces as I close my eyes. And then I also imagine some place that we're going to meet at. And I go there with my thoughts, with my consciousness. And boy, does it feel so welcoming. It feels so welcoming because I can really feel your energy. I'm an empath, so I can feel energy very easily. So 3 breaths as we embrace each other, the left sides of our bodies. Be conscious that it's the left side of your body, the heart side. And just breathe right into that. Breathe right into your heart space with sincerity. It's easy, simple. And enjoy it as if we're truly embracing each other, because we are. Subconsciously, our body and brain knows no differently. We just tricked ourselves into that. You know that, right? Thank you, family. That was wonderful. I love you all. You know that, right? You know subconscious mind doesn't know if it's real or not, and you just really got a hug. They said we should hug, I want to say at least 8 times per day. I could be wrong on the number, but if I have 10 or 11 people here giving a hug, I just got 10 or 11 hugs. And I'm going to take advantage of that. That's loving energy. Thank you, fam. So did y'all have any questions about what we talked about today? Anything that we mentioned today? I know I introduced something that was new to somebody today. I introduced the term fascia, and someone said they've heard of it, and that's about it, but didn't know much about it. They didn't know how important it was. They didn't know the purpose that it served. They didn't know that the fascia was located all throughout our body, that it even encased our organs. They had no idea that as we get older, we begin to get tighter, but not just our muscles are getting tighter, but our connective tissue, which also includes our fascia, it tightens. So if it tightens around our organs, so imagine if something is around your organ and is squeezing your organ. That's the fascia. It's basically suffocating or strangulating the organ. Simple science. Simple science. So my job is to do the best I can to make it simple enough for all of us to digest it, because no one gets left behind. So I do my best to bring the information on a very elementary level. That's how I learn. I figure someone else may learn the same way. Thank you all for being here, Soul Group. That was wonderful. That was wonderful. If you have any questions, you know what to do. You know, you can leave them in the chat. But if it's something that you want to make sure that I answer, you better send me a private message, because I may not get it in the chat by happen chance. So just to be safe, if it's important to you, you better go ahead and send me a message. Thank you for inviting your friends and family into the group. That's beautiful. That's super powerful. As I said, your t-shirts went out. Anything outside of the U.S. was not mailed, other than Canada. Canada did get something mailed out. But the UK, the price for postage was more than the t-shirts themselves. And to me, that simply didn't make much sense. I didn't think you would have difficulty understanding why I didn't follow through with that. Well, so group, I'm gonna come out here and get me some sunshine. Beautiful out here. I love you too, soul group. Hey, brother Jeremy, your t-shirt should be showing up, my brother. Your t-shirt should be showing up. Sister Audrey, your stuff should be coming soon. You're in South Carolina. Miss Vivian, you're right here in Florida. You should be getting your stuff within the next day or so. Sister Megan, you got your t-shirt already. I'll see you wearing that t-shirt. Is it Saturday? You're interviewing me on Saturday. I'm looking forward to that podcast. Everybody, I'll be on a podcast on Saturday and Sunday. Sunday, it'll be Brother Aaron and I talking about some Tai Chi and martial arts, self-defense. But Sister Megan and I, we're going to talk about some very interesting, deep stuff dealing with life itself. Just life itself. How do we fit into this broad spectrum of life? Oh, man, I'm very excited for that. Make sure y'all check it out. Make sure y'all check it out. Support Sister Megan's podcast. Heather, thank you. Thank you for bringing Kayla into the group. I hope I said the name right. Kayla Michelle McLean. Thank you. Brother Sparky, I'm glad that you received the notification. So many people have been telling me that they have not received notification about our live streams. So I'm glad to hear that you are here and you did get a notification. So Sunday at 3 p.m., right after our, okay, good. So the one with Sister Megan is right after our 2 o'clock session. Jeremy said he'll be there. He's going to check it out. Perfect. Yeah, we're going to have a good time with that. Hey, Sister Megan, how long is that scheduled for? Because I tell you what, we could talk all day on that. How long is that scheduled? For any specific amount of time? We're going to go deep. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some time. I got my favorite tea set to the side for that one. And I'm going to take my time. Oh, yes. Wow, it's beautiful out here today. Yes, it is. Welcome to South Florida, family. Welcome to South Florida. Take a little walk with me. Sunday at 3, going to be amazing. How long is it for? Creating your own reality. Oh, that's right. That's the topic. Creating your own reality. Ooh, I'm excited already. I have it scheduled for 1 hour, but we could go long. Oh, I think it's going to take an hour just to get started. I think it's going to take an hour just to get started. It's funny, I just walked up on this iguana and I walked up in stealth mode. He didn't even get a chance to run. I walked right up on this iguana, straight up stealth mode. Let's see if he take off now, if you guys can see him or not. I never get this close to them without them running. Where is he? There he is. You see him? See the iguana sitting right there? Yeah, he's like right up on me. I roll right up on him. I guess he know I'm not gonna bother him, but he still ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna go the other way and let him chill. That's it. I got my bananas getting ready. Here's the banana trees. You guys know that real bananas that's not GMO, they have seeds inside? You know that? That real bananas have they have black seeds inside. No. Who's hanging out today? They hanging out in the back. We're gonna have mangoes soon, family. You gotta come and visit, man. I want to feed y'all off my fruit trees. I'm always like super excited to share the fruit and stuff that I grow. I like to show off a little bit. It's not, they say people have a green thumb, right? People who can grow stuff have a green thumb. I don't necessarily think it's a green thumb. For me, I think it's more in tune with having the correct energy provided. When you have the right energy inside of your household, those plants can feel that energy, fam. My very first spiritual teacher, I started when I was young, fam. I started real young, way before I knew about Tai Chi or anything. I was learning about energy healing as a kid. My very first teacher, her house I was only 5 years old actually when I first began. My mom started sending me to the, some people call her the local witch of the neighborhood. But she healed I had a very bad skin condition on my fingers. I could scratch my hands and my hands would start bleeding. My nails were soft. My nails were soft as paper, literally. I could scratch through my own nails all the way down into the nail bed. And I started going to the local witch because they call her a witch, but to me, witches are good. She wasn't evil, the sweetest. She did good with her magic and with her medicine, with her herbs, with her plant medicine. And she was a staple in our neighborhood. But her house was full of plants. Full of plants. They were growing everywhere, all inside of the cushions on the sofa, because her energy was just so vibrant. But she taught me how to lay hands and how to work with energy and all of that long before I knew anything about meditation or anything. I just moved to Ohio from Palm Coast, Ohio. I got some connections in Ohio. All right, fam. You see the ducks back there, huh? Yeah. Anyway, fam, I'm gonna get off of here. It's time for me to get some food going. I've been doing intermittent fasting, eating only once a day, and it's about time for me to eat. Intermittent fasting. I eat to live. I don't live to eat. So there's a little bit of difference in the way that I look at my relationship with food. My relationship with food. I eat to live, but I don't live to eat. It's a little different. And I do love to eat, trust me, I love sweet stuff and all. I do all that, but discipline, family, discipline. Can't overdo it. Not too much, not too little. Hey fam, I love you all. I love you all. Stay safe. And like always, do your best. Go out of your way to immerse yourself, to surround yourself in people who are high vibrational. High vibrational. People who are vibrating at your level or higher. Now, not to say that we should not, I'm not saying that we should not, be of service to people who are not vibrating on our level. But what I'm saying is, don't allow those people to drain you. If you put too much of your energy out there with people who aren't giving you energy back, you will deplete yourself. You will deplete yourself. That's just, come on, simple science again. If you're putting out so much, and if you're absorbing all of that negative energy, negative news, negative stuff on social media, I don't read any of it, family. I don't even read it. I don't care about the inauguration. I don't want to know any of that stuff. I don't care. Because after that's over, it'll be another theme. It'll be something else. And all of it's there. It's going to distract you from what your true intention and true purpose is. It's not to be a citizen of any type. We're not here to be citizens. So don't get it twisted. The real purpose is a lot bigger than that. And that seems to have been overlooked. If whatever we're doing, if it's not in tune with nature, it's not applicable to why we're here. It's just a distraction. You either accept it or you don't. That's the reality of it. If it's not in tune with nature, it's a distraction. Period. I don't care if it's part of society rules or whatever. I'm not here for society's rules. I'm not. It's bigger than that, and life is much bigger than that. So once this theme is over, they're going to switch the theme into something else, and it's always low vibrational. Have you heard anybody on the big news stations telling you to be healthy? What you can do to be healthy? Are they projecting that? No. It's all gloom and doom, death and destruction. Why go run back to that every day? For what? Every day you got to keep feeding that? It's there. You already know that. I'm going to tell you what happens, family. All that stuff is low vibrational. And what does it do? Even if you're saying that, I only watch it a little bit. Well, subconsciously, remember we talked about the subconscious mind, right? The subconscious mind is always going. 24 hours, it never stops. It's a 24-hour recording device. You can't control your subconscious. You cannot control your subconscious. It's going 24/7. It's picking up all of that garbage some way or another, family. I know sometimes we want to hear, we don't want to hear the truth because we're human. But I'm just telling you the truth. That's it. Subconsciously, the mind is grabbing all of that pollution and it's going into your body. It's being stored into your body. All of it. So instead of doing that, find some positive things to store into your body. And there's a lot of positive stuff out there, but people are not talking about it. Because the big media is pushing stuff that is negative and people are going that way. You don't have to go that way. Be an outcast. Be strange. Be different. I don't mind being strange and being different. I've been that my whole life. I've been that way. I'm good with that. I don't want to be normal. Normal is fucked up. Ooh. Sorry, soul group. Normal is messed up. Normal is not normal anymore. So why would I want to be normal? I ain't interested in that. I am not interested in it. Because there's something bigger and better than that out there for all of us, family. How you doing? Yeah, it's something out there bigger and better than that for all of us. And our time is coming, family. Our time is coming. Watch me. All that evil that's going on in the world is starting to come out now. People starting to see it. And our time is coming. Heaven on earth, boy. It's coming, boy. It's coming. It's coming. We're going to have our time. We're going to have our time, and we don't have to partake in that, in their dirty world. We don't have to partake in that. I refuse. I'm out. I'm out, family. I better go. I love you all, family. Yeah, I'm not going to be normal, because normal is not normal. Normal is screwed up. You dig it? Be different. The universe rewards those who dare to be different. The universe rewards those who dare to be different. Be different, family. Love you.